They got a float on it, so we'll keep an eye on it. We got a lot to keep an eye on. I guess maybe that's the whole thing about living on a farm. You got water source, keep an eye on. You got animals, keep an eye on. You got injuries, keep an eye on that, make sure it heals right. Welcome to life. Not complaining, I'm just saying. That's just how things go. So hey, what's up everybody? John here, Delighted Acres Farm. It's beautiful today, you guys. It's about 53 degrees. The sun is shining. There are no clouds in the sky, and the wind is maybe blowing 4 miles an hour, maybe. Oh, it's been such a beautiful day. This last week we had the Arctic invasion. We had freezing rain, we had sleet, we had some snow on top of that. We had temperatures, air temperatures that were 0 and 1 below, and we had wind chill temperatures that were about 25 below. We had our water pipes try to freeze up, the whole 9 yards. And we had about 100 hours where we were below freezing. And so today it was above freezing, like way above freezing, enough to where most of the ice and snow that was still around is gone. And I'm standing here out back, and there is still small patches of snow and ice that are in the shade that are still there. They haven't all melted away, but by this time tomorrow, probably be all gone. So we're coming on to the later part of the afternoon on this Saturday, and I want to go check on the chickens. This, like I said, this is the nicest day. They are down in the run right now. I hear them. They can see me, and so they know that I'm out here. They probably are waiting for a snack. So let's go check on them. I have a new snack for them to try, and I'll tell you about that here in just a second. And I'm kind of excited about it because it's something I have wanted for them for a long time. Something I have seen many times. I've seen other people use it with their chickens, and so I have been very interested in it, and now I have some. I'll show you in a second, and I'm excited. So let's go check on the chickens real quick. Right. The cows, if you can see them, hanging out around the hay bale. Most of them, a couple of them over there, but you notice the ground, it is all free of snow and ice. I'm not complaining at all. Even out here with the chickens, they are hanging out there like, give us some free stuff. Give us some snacks. We want to eat. What do you think, girls? All right. Hi, Mildred. All right, I'll set you up and I'll check on them real quick. Actually, I'm just gonna take y'all with me. Take the camera off of the tripod. Hi, girls. Well, there's... Mildred. Well, I'm looking at their... You can't see it right now, but I'm looking at their combs, and y'all, I think they might have got a little bit of frostbite whenever we had all of that cold. So I'll try to get one of them here before long. Make sure there's some feed in there. Water's full, I know already. We'll see if they got any eggs. Oh, there is one egg. I put a whole bunch more bedding in here during the second day of the cold spell, because I wanted to make sure that they had plenty of bedding so they could stay warm. And they do a pretty good job staying warm, but I didn't want, because underneath their roost where they sit is just a metal pan, and then underneath that metal pan is exposed air. So I wanted to make sure they had plenty of insulation from the cold underneath. They have a lot of insulation because their internal body temperatures, they can get like 110, 105 to 110. So they're good to go. But I wanted, like I said, I just wanted to make sure that they were taken care of. Well, hi, girls. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check their combs, because I can definitely see something. Anyway, before I grab one of them and check their combs and stuff, you guys, I want to show you what we got in the mail the other day. Now, like I said, this is a treat that I've been wanting to get for the chickens for a long time. And a couple of weeks ago, I got an email, and it was from this company, and I'll show you here in a second. And they were asking me if I would be interested in trying some of their chicken snacks. And I said, well, sure, I would be interested, because I have been interested for a while. So I got this in the mail I got this in the mail last week. All right, so I was kind of in the shadows and stuff, and it was casting kind of a funny thing, so I moved. Anyway, so I got this last week in the mail, and I didn't want to get this out and start using it during the Arctic blast, because the girls, they barely came down out of the coop, and I wouldn't have been able to tell if they were enjoying it or not. But let me show you real quick what came. So we got a 1 pound bag of Grubterra, black soldier fly larvae. And if you have chickens, or if you've been watching very many people's YouTube channels, then you probably have either seen or heard of Grubterra. And it is different than what we typically use. Grubterra is specific. They are very intentional about the things that they do. And so this 1 pound bag, this is equivalent to 20 pounds of food waste. And so whenever they raise their larvae, they get food waste, and they use it instead of the food waste going to a landfill. And at least if they raise flies, then it doesn't go to waste, because then this larvae goes to people like me, like you, if you purchase some, or whoever, and then that goes to the chickens and other animals. So it's not only chickens, but for reptiles and other birds and for fish. And y'all, they are farm raised. It's good for their feathers, and it helps with the eggshells and keeps them stronger, and it is 75% more calcium than regular mealworms. And so, like I said, this is black soldier fly larvae, not mealworms. So this is more potent. This is like a kick to the system. So we're going to try this with our chickens, and we're going to give some right now, and then we'll come back probably in a couple of different videos, and I'll see how they like it. And so anyway, Grubterra. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to leave a comment, a link actually down in the comment section, so that you can try some out yourself if you go and click that link, and then you guys can try some of this as well. So, but I was super excited, because when I got that email from Grubterra and they were asking if I would give it a try, I was like, well, sure, I'll give it a try. But in my mind, I thought, well, we're not a big enough channel. You know, we're not even monetized yet. We still have, you know, a few hundred subscriptions before we're even eligible to be monetized. And so it was, I don't know, it made me feel some kind of way, you know, that some company is taking a chance with just a small YouTuber. And there's a lot of big YouTubers I know that have used this. And so it makes me feel like one of the family. So anyway, thank you, Grubterra, for sending this to me. I'm excited to try it. So let's see what the girls think about it. It's got an easy open pull tab, and I like the fact that it's got, the little bag has a little zipper that, hey, get back down there. They don't normally jump up here. Hey, hold on, hold on. Yeah, they can already smell it, y'all. Hold on. I have to close this back down. Y'all don't jump up here. Y'all, they can smell it and they're already jumping up here. So the one thing I have one thing I notice, it's hard to show you on camera, but there's a little bit of it right there. The larvae that we typically feed, this appears to be larger than what we typically have. So just looking at the quality of it, and yeah, whenever I squeeze one of these, there feels like there's a little substance to it, and which, that's kind of exciting. So, all right, girls, you ready for some? Get you in here. You in there? All right, check it out, Mildred. I don't know if you guys can tell. Can you see her head? Can you tell if there's frostbite there? All right, girls, you ready? Oh, Pearl, standoffish there, as always. Here you go, girls. All right. See how you like that. You seem to like it pretty good. All right, well, I think they like it. So, like I said, y'all, we're gonna give it a try. Got a 1 pound bag here, and I didn't give them a whole bunch, but I don't want to overfeed them on their snacks, and so we will see next few times that we feed it to them and see how they like it. I think they're going to like it just fine. So we'll start paying attention to their eggs and see if we can tell a difference in their shells. So it'll probably take a number of feedings of that before that happens. But anyway, so all right, now what I want to do is I'm going to see if I can grab one of these. I'm not going to hop in there, but I'm going to see if they'll get up here on the roost in the other part of the coop. Grab one and see what I can see as far as the frostbite on their combs, because it looks to me like all 4 of them got frostbite. So in their coop, it is sealed up pretty good. Well, sealed up, not like airtight, but free of drafts. So across here is a window and it is shut. And then there's ventilation all the way around. There are just small areas for airflow, which is what you need whenever you have a whenever it's cooped up. But in a coop like that, you want to have ventilation so the moisture can dissipate. Because a lot of times the moisture will get on the comb, and if it freezes, then you get frostbite. But also, y'all, it was so cold. It was colder than it was last winter. And they got a little bit of frostbite back then. But if you are out, even if you're not exposed directly to the wind or directly to the cold, if you're just in a coop like this, that's, it's not like an insulated house or insulated dog house or anything like that. And they make enough of their own heat where that's not necessary. But yeah, it was so cold that little bit, just the tips of their combs, I think it was just a bit too cold. And so let me see what I can do. Try to grab one of these and take a closer look. All right, girls. Hey, somebody want to come up here? Hey. Oh. Hold on, Mildred. All right. Good girl. She came right to me. All right, y'all. I don't know. Can you tell? Right here on her comb, just the tips of it are a little darker. And so, yep, she got a little bit of frostbite right there. And the problem is, but all of them have little spots like that on their combs. So, say hi. She's kind of in the shadow, but I don't know how much y'all can see there, but she's a good girl. She's one of my favorites. I have 3 other favorites, so out of the 4, she's one of them. So, put her back. Girl. Hey, come here. No? All right. Well, I don't necessarily need to pick them all up because they all look about the same. Peck my foot. Hey. Can you jump up here? No? Okay. Well, I'll let you be. And really need to give them some of their scratch too. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give them some scratch, maybe just a little bit more of the Grub Terra. But we'll keep an eye on their combs, and hopefully it doesn't become a problem. It wasn't a problem last year, but I hate it for them. I don't, we don't want our chickens to have any issues like that. But yeah, last year we even had this thing wrapped in plastic, so it's not an issue with like being in a breeze or not being protected. Like I said, it's just because the air was so cold. And yeah, that happens. So anyway, let me get them some scratch. All right. All right. There is scratch. few more grub Terra. Oh, there we go. Y'all, this little closure that they have on there, that's pretty solid. So just a little more there. Okay, well, I will read some more of this bag to you next time. I'm going to do a little bit more research on them, and we'll leave that right there. And they are waiting for me. They can't help themselves. All right, y'all, ready? Hey. There we go. Grub Terra. All right, girls. See, whenever I give them a treat, they have this habit. They eat that treat, but they don't eat the scratch. Boy, they're loving it. All right, y'all. Enjoy it. Enjoy it, enjoy it. Bless you. Chew your food, Helen. Helen, I think she got a little something caught because she kind of coughed and shook her beak a few times, and then she was fine. You too? Well, bless you. Was that a sneeze or was that a cough? I don't know. I don't know what that was. So let's we can say hi to these two girls. What up, girls? What are you doing? What are you doing? Hi. Say hi to YouTube. Say hi to YouTube. 101. 101. Hi. You smell that grub Terra? It's not for you. It's not for you. It's for the chickens. You get range cubes anyway. What about you, 919? What about you? Huh? Huh? How are you doing today? Did they come and I see they came and broke up all your ice? So this bathtub here has been out here for decades and decades. And uh-oh. Well, that's not good. There seems to be a little leak. I don't know if you can see it or not, but seems to be a little leak right there. Oh, that stinks. That thing's so old too. That's gonna have to be replaced probably. Anyway, as I was saying, this is what the cows drink out of, and been out here for multiple decades. And well, I'm not close enough to the ice. They look like ice cubes, but that is 4 inches thick. Some of it 5 inches thick, some of this ice. And that was what was on top of this. But they came today, and I don't know if they did that this morning or if they did that last night, but at some point they came and they emptied this out. So anyway, I have to take a look at this. That frustrates me. Well, I guess I'm going to have to get with my neighbor who has the cows out here and see what we need to do about this this leak. I don't know if if the cold had anything to do with it, or if it's just because it's old, but it's just a pinhole water leak. And yep, just a pinhole, but don't want it to get worse. But they got a float on it, so we'll keep an eye on it. We got a lot to keep an eye on. I guess maybe that's the whole thing about living on a farm. You got water source, keep an eye on. You got animals, keep an eye on. You got injuries, keep an eye on that and make sure it heals right. Welcome to life. Not complaining, I'm just saying. That's just how things go. So anyway, I'm gonna let you go. I've done what I needed to do, and I'm gonna go get in the house or some other things that need to be done. And girls, you got any last words? No last words? All right, well, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. Ring the notification bell if you haven't done that, so you know when new stuff is available. Like this video if you liked it, and subscribe if you haven't subscribed. So, you know, all the stuff that people do for YouTube. So anyway, you guys, I really appreciate you. Like I said, we are continuing to grow. Our numbers grow gradually. It seems like every few weeks I get a few subscribers, and so y'all, I really appreciate it. It means a whole lot to me. So I hope you're having a great weekend. I hope the weather has improved for you as well. And I hope that you have a great rest of your day, whatever day it is you're watching this. And I'll see you on the next video. And go check out Grubterra. Like I said, I'll leave a link down in the description. Guess I'll go ahead and grab this egg since I'm out here. Check that out, y'all. Beautiful homegrown egg. I planted the egg seeds myself. Just now harvesting. No, I didn't. We didn't have any egg seeds. There's no such thing.